Is it somebody right on my core? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? And how are you? Well, I hope everything with you is copacetic. I hope you're having a marvelous day. As you know, I don't know if you know, but we had a little breezy little snow coming. What they call them, flurries.
Yep.
It's melting away. As of course, no matter how much snow it get, it will not linger. How do I know? Because spring is in the air. I can feel it everywhere. You know, it's so wonderful because in Maryland, and I would say Maryland and DC. I can say these two states. I don't know about Delaware, but I do know about Maryland. It could be Delaware too. Our winters are very mild here. Now, of course, if you're used to the winters in Florida, of course it's not. I mean, winters in Florida or California or Las Vegas, anywhere like that. But here, 40s is your basic winter. You may get 30s at the night, but 40s, 50s, it goes like that. You see it. Now, in the snowstorm, when we had all the snow, this is so not real. I mean, it's real in a sense that it did happen, but that is like, for me, looking at it, it's like a fluke. It doesn't really snow like that here.
No.
It doesn't snow like that here. It snows like what it's doing now, like a flurry or something like that. It dusts away. However, it has been known to snow, but the wonderful thing about it, it doesn't stay. It may stay up on the on a peak, but it doesn't stay long. It may stay a few days. It may stay a week. But if it doesn't snow, all it needs is that sun to come out 2 days or the weather is warm and it's gone. That's what I love about Maryland, those seasons. I just want to put that in because...
You know what? We're just slightly above freezing, 38 degrees, cloudy all day, slightly haze, and the snow is melting. I've watched the snow melt off my roof.
I was outside, and I'm telling you, I didn't even need a heavy coat. I just needed a jacket. What about you? And I'm a cold bird. I wish you could see my body.
I went out.
I have on my little, I have, what do you call it? I have on my bare boots. I have on...
Yeah, show them off.
I have on bare boots.
Yes, them cuties.
I have on jeans.
Cute fit today.
I have on, and I had on a hoodie sweater, a gray sweater, you know, and a coat. That's a lot. All I needed was the sweater. Was the sweater.
Oh, okay.
Now it may not be like that all the time.
Right.
But it's a warm day, and I'm telling you, the snow is melting.
It is.
So I love Maryland for that, and for that, I'm a slave to it. I would love to move to the warmer weather, but I don't like it when it's too hot. We don't like that.
No, we don't.
So anyway, enough of me thinking. So anyway, everybody, let me pause for a second. I'm feeling that fall.
Oh, okay.
Right in my shoulder. I fell, and I'm feeling that. I'm starting to feel it in my chest and in my shoulders. I just want to let you know that. Fell out the chair. Focus. Okay. Everyone has been talking about Jim Carrey.
Yes, they have.
Everyone. And the more that I'm starting to understand about the gift of discernment.
Okay.
And intuition, I'm picking up on Jim's. Now, everybody's right now, to be honest with you, I really didn't listen to anyone. But people that I follow, I just see who's on in this particular case. Any other time, I don't care. But in this particular case, because I hear not just tarot readers, see, other bloggers are talking about him.
Yeah.
Is it him? Talking about him, as well as they are talking about the girl. What's her name? Who faces
Kelly Osbourne.
Kelly Osbourne. So when you hear people in cars, we're random sometimes. But me, I read what's going on in the news. Whatever's going on in the news, I read. If I read somewhere random we ain't talking about, that's because somebody asked for that. Okay? Or maybe it's somebody I want or baby corn, which is rare. But outside of that, we read only things that's on news. News is all we read on and talk about. Unless otherwise. Now, because I look at others, they've been talking about this, and everyone's saying he's been cloned, he's been cloned, he's been cloned.
Like Tyrone.
All right, now let me tell you where I sit before I read cards. As being a spirit of discernment, I don't know him, I've never met him, I've never felt him, been in his presence, but from what he gives off on TV and in his movies, how can I say this and you can understand? He's a chosen one. And you may say, how do you know? Because you know your fruit. You know what they talk. You know what they say. Now, with that being said, he said a lot of things. So now he's coming back. He's in hiatus. Not only is he sounding different, he's looking different, and he's doing something that he mocked. Okay? He's doing something that he had mocked. He licked the all tongue out. He made a joke of something.
Yeah.
Now, before I even read the cards, I'm assuming because he's a chosen one. Chosen for what? I don't know. Chosen for these times. Chosen to get this down, being able to download this information, being able to give it out. Sometimes when we download, he was on a heavy vibe. A lot of people, Dobby, didn't even understand and made fun of him. But those that are really woke, not talking about no Democrat, that ain't woke, they are dead sleep. They out there performing like that, they are asleep. Okay? Because when you woke, you know.
That's true.
What they say, you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. And so if you know something, if I never met you before, and your birthday is, they call you Wynone, and I had the name right. Wynone, and you was born in January, and you had a lot of friends, and your family called you Naye. You would say that's enough information.
Yeah.
That I know that person know me. How you know me? I was trying to figure out how is it that nobody don't know me. You should know me, but you don't know me. But I know you, because you know them by fruit.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is this: if I got some information, and what's his name?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey won this message to get to him. He will contact me. How? Because he knows that either he has something I need or I have something he needs. We are going through a structure, and it's mental, people. You're going to find out people going crazy. People going to just do random killings, random stabbings. People just because they don't understand the frequency we move into. If you know, you know. When you look at the Democrats, they out there acting a fool. Yeah, they are. What makes them a fool is they have no logic. They have no reasoning. That's it. And what do you mean? You're in a hell of a place where you can't be trusted if you've already became impartial. In other words, if you're running the government, you should always be partial. The moment that you become impartial, you're all about feelings. It ain't about me. How can I go another way? How can you tell me about myself and read for me and you don't like me? It's a conflict of interest. Do you understand what I'm saying? If the Democrat, I'm using the Democrats coming because let's go with him. Follow. This is deep knowledge. What do I say? If you know, you know. I'm just getting more and more understanding of who I am and how this gift works. As y'all know, you follow me, y'all don't see me go in and out of trances. I done hurt myself, but I understand it now. It's the time. Now, you don't have to believe that it's real. It's okay. It's okay. But this is for those that believe in the deep things, like what Jim Carrey believed in. It's no way he could believe in what he believed in at his core that he would humiliate himself and not say that there is a God or a heavenly being that's above me somewhere. Whether he is a Christian, a Jew, or whatever. If he is devout and true and he walk in love, that knowledge is downloaded. And what happened when that knowledge downloaded, just like with the Democrats, it could drive you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yes.
However, the Democrats are way off. But remember, the Republicans went off too when they stormed the White House. Okay? Now, two wrongs don't make a right.
No.
So what do you do with this? Unless they come together, the only one that's not in this is the president. You may say, oh, because he has to be neutral. Why? Because he's dealing with other states, other countries, other people, other languages, other things that you and I had nothing. He's called for that. I don't know how to make it any sense. He's called. He's born for that. It's just and you say, I don't trust him. I don't like him. I don't want him. I understand. But look at it this way. This is something that I don't ever know that has ever happened. This is a president that has been in the White House before.
Yes.
Now he's coming back years later with more experience, more understanding. Think about it. If you failed a grade, you repeated what? You're stronger. You're better. You're wiser. You're more cocky. Oh, come on.
Right.
Look at it from that perspective. And that way you'll stay out of, oh, he's a Republican. Yes, what does that mean? Meaning he wants Christianity to be the ruling thing. He wants that, and God we trust, and all those things that align under Christianity. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. If he's a Republican. So what about I don't want that. I want God, but I want a liberal God. I want a God that moves the way I move, talk the way I talk, a new God. I want a new God. I want a God that's going to let the little babies be, because I've seen little babies suffer because they didn't know. My best friend, when I was a little kid, this is speaking for a Democrat, just giving you a parallel. This is my kid. She was 10 years old, and she was a he, and he was so sad about how he couldn't attend. His mother didn't believe him, his father, and he deleted himself. And so from that, you take that and you run with it.
Yep, they do.
Let the little babies. Didn't Jesus say, suffer the little children and let them come unto me? Yeah, for spiritual food. Everything Jesus spoke of was spiritual. He used the natural. And he used their conditions to express so they could get the meat of the word, the logos. Because the power is in the word. This is what he was doing. He was feeding them word. As I'm trying to convey, which can be hard, where Jim Carrey overloaded.
Yeah.
Something happened. He could say what he want to say, but if you know, you know. Something happened up in that psyche. He went too deep. Oh my goodness, who was another one? Clarence Howard. Sometimes you can go another person who poo-poo it. Who poo-poo it? Geist.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Neil deGrasse. Powerful. See, these, if you know, you know. Okay. So just so you know, I'm pointing people so you can understand where they are talking. You understand?
Yeah.
So this is where he is. So Neil deGrasse wouldn't have a problem with understanding what he was saying. But Neil deGrasse probably would say, I don't believe that. Because he would probably take them the mindset of AI. AI has no connection. I'm not connected to you physically. I'm only here to read patterns. I'm only here to tell you what I see, what I think. Not even what I think, it's what I know that I know what I'm programmed. I am programmed to know this. And so that's Neil deGrasse. If it comes from an emotional place, he gonna back off real quick. If it don't come with stats and numbers, he gonna waver. He gonna waver. But what me and where is the other folks are coming from, they're coming from intuition that I know this thing. I can't prove it to you, but you could see that it made it all the way up to you that is something about it. But they're like, no, I can't get into that. You understand? And so here we have.
Yep.
I hope I make sense. I'm making sense, baby. You have to tell me because it's deep and it's hard to explain those things. So here, all of this is in the government. Why? Because we're all in it together.
Yep, it's a whole system.
It's a system. Oh, how can I say it? Let me say it in a way that you could understand it. Valerie Love.
Yep, she another one.
Oh, there's so many of them. It's a system. It's like, you're in a system. How can I? It's so deep. Okay, let me start here. This is a system. And the system is working against you.
Yes.
All the time. That system don't want you to wake up. The system love that this is happening. The system love that they got the great divide. Because as long as it's a divide and they're different, the system knows that it can keep on moving and keep on messing with your mind and keep on messing with your head and keep on doing all these things and twisting you up, twisting you about and keeping you distracted. As a matter of fact, you could even see some bloggers, big bloggers, that will tell you, I'm not dealing with that.
Yep, that's true.
I'm not dealing with it.
So far.
I'm not, and that's cool. At least you know where you stand.
Yep.
But in a time of a crisis, you know not run there. Don't run there. But they letting you know that. You understand? Here, you got to make a choice. Either you're going to be a person to warn the people, tell the people, or you're just not going to deal with it at all. Jim Carrey started out to warn the people.
He did.
But I don't know, same thing happened with the black guy. The black guy, we just said his name.
Neil deGrasse.
No, not Neil. Neil deGrasse is out there.
Clarence Howard.
You can know, it's not that they don't, I don't know if they get so deep that it does something to your brain. I can't explain. As a physicist, explain it better than what I'm trying to say, if you can. I know you can.
Trying to find the best way to explain it.
It's hard.
It is, because it's like.
So that's why I say I don't want to just give him a reading.
Right. It's
when
like
I
something
go on to read, I want you to understand what I'm reading about. Go ahead.
Because it's almost like something within like the wiring within their like brain changed.
Right.
Because it was like that powerful.
Then it
changed the way they function.
It changed them. It changed them, and so much. He did what he told us, or what I perceive the unthinkable. In other words, I will not be back.
Yep.
I will not play in this world system and getting a facelift. I will not get bow tie. I will not go. He was so adamant.
He was adamant.
And now you see this, and so you're like, is he clone? No. He's short-wired. He's short-wired. Please, if you understand, you just understand. He's short-wired. And that's the remnant. That's the new Jim Carrey. Did that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's short-wired. And when you short-wire, some people come back new. Like, they start not, like, it's like another entity that entered in, even though it's you. It's you, but it's like you done changed ideas. Like somebody, like an entity took you out, and the one that was sick and wounded took that out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's what happened. You don't have to believe it. It sounds like hocus pocus, Billy Bocus. That's okay. Okay, but remember I told you about Hollywood witches. Okay.
Mhm.
I already told you that something was coming. I've already told you that anarchy. I told you. I told you all these things. I even told you, which makes it so clear that I even told you that anarchy and Mr. Roger came. Hey, I didn't even know that Mr. Roger and all that was going to happen
At the Super Bowl.
So my words speak for me. Do I get it right 100% of the time? No, but I never get it wrong.
It's true.
I never get it wrong. It just means that it was never wrong. It could just be from another angle.
Mhm.
And since I'm about the people, we all looking at it from an angle. So I'm looking at it from the angle from the people. And sometimes your angles could be off, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
If you know, you know.
Yep. If you know, you know.
So what I see here, so what I want to know is that, how can I say this?
Is that the real Jim Carrey?
Is that the real Jim Carrey? No, let's think of something else.
Mhm. Okay.
Jim Carrey, let's think what we're going to ask, because this is touchy, because take out all the information. Look how this information like the Democrat Act.
Mhm.
Look what it did look what it does. Do you understand
Yes.
what I'm trying to say?
I want to know.
That's what CERN was all about.
Mhm.
There are spirits that's out in the world. They have already said that the Euphrates rivers have dried up. You don't have to believe this hocus pocus. I'm just telling you from a biblical perspective. And they say in the hollows, they hear screaming and howling and wailing. Is it true? I don't know. But when I hear it, it sounds true to me. And that's all I can go by. Is what's real for me. Not everything real to me. Not everything resonates.
That is true.
Not everything resonates. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So what may resonate for me may not resonate for you. Different frequencies.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying. Jim Carrey was on a frequency that was so deep.
Mm-hmm.
And I understood him very well. I wish I didn't, but that's what the world does. It mimics and it makes fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I don't know if he's in a darkened space. Did he sell out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or is this a joke?
I never thought
Because
of that.
remember, he's spirit. He's operating on a high. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know. He's like in one of the I can't think and one of the deities. I can't think of the name. I want to say Lebba, but I'm not sure. But he's one of the 7 powerful diddlies. Not diddlies, I'm sorry. He's one of the powerful entities, one of the powerful gods. And what this god does, he is, I don't know if it's Dr. Lebba, I don't know. I can't remember the name, but this is the one that's a prankster. So you have entities that are very powerful, but they're pranksters. They're prankster spirits. Do you understand what I'm saying? And he has that spirit upon him.
I could see that.
So I don't know where he's coming from. It's a name. I don't know if it's Ledbert. I don't know. But it's a prankster spirit. You understand?
Mm-hmm,
So, okay, if you don't like that, then if you go to the Bible said that Jacob and Esau, 2 brothers, but Jacob was the hustler because he hustled his brother out of the birthright. You see what I'm saying? So did I make it clear?
Yep.
So I just want you to follow me. So when I'm going in and reading him, I'm giving you all this information to open up so we can all see what we see, because I want to know, is he real? Because he done fed us so much.
He has.
And because we living in an age where you got to question everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it sound good, look good, taste good. Hey, French fries look good, but you can get them made from a capsule.
Mm-hmm. You sure can.
You like hamburgers. They look good, but human bodies are chopped up in them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm. Allegedly.
Okay. But if not, then where are you getting all these cows to feed millions and millions of people every day?
Remember there was a chicken wing shortage years ago?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Where you get all these chicken from? So they either making them in, or where all these bodies? You definitely don't see. Some blogger point this out to me. Credit to them, because they make you think, Where you getting all these chickens all over the world? People. They already saying the ocean is being depleted. So here we go. So what we want to know is what, baby Crones?
Yes, I was wondering, is Jim Carrey still mentally present with us? Like, is he still here?
The first card is going to tell us. I'm asking straight up. This is like a seance, okay? So can I do it? Give me your hands, baby Crones.
Okay.
This is a live seance. Not like a seance, but this is a seance of energy, because we don't know if the black part, because I know Jim Carrey as a comedian, and he played in black movies, and he played with black people. I never know him to show any racism, and that's at a time when it was not cool. He was the only true white person on In Living Color. And he was funny, and he was Far Marshal Bill. He was hilarious. And to see our brother fall apart like this, I'm going for a seance for his soul. So we're going to do it. Here we go. Jim Carrey. Let me go. Thank you. We want to know, is that the real Jim Carrey? When I put the cards, I said the first card that I pick up will be who he is. So I can't shuffle them, right?
Right. Interesting.
What do you see? Take your time. When you look at this card, what do you see? And can they see it?
Yeah, yes.
When you look at this card, what do you see? You see a child.
Yep.
Could be a teenager. Let's say no more than 22, 23, 24 years old.
Okay.
The most we'll give this person. Male or female, although it is female. So this is someone that has feminine energy, male or female. Yes?
Yep.
But it's also someone that has a pentacle, meaning the world. Meaning the world, meaning everything that is in the world. People, emotions, things. He's a trickster. It's showing up in the cards. He's in the world.
Yep.
Right? You see it? He has the pentacles. He has the world and all the power in his hand. He's looking at it, but he's got this red thing on his head. I don't know what that means anymore. It doesn't matter, but I know red means passion. So whatever it is, he's got a lot of passion towards it. It means a lot. So let's see, you and I, what's the problem?
I like that. Fitting for a trickster.
For a trickster. So this is a problem card, okay? So the problem is he is trapped because the devil is deceptive. And I already said that he's trapped, but he don't know he's trapped, or he know he's trapped and he's coming out into the world to get untrapped.
Okay.
He's trapped. Trapped with what? Trapped with deceptions, trapped with illusions. He got caught up in there. I told you before the devil came out. Trapped in illusions, trapped in that. Trapped in something. He's trapped. He's crying out. He wants us to believe him in a way because he's more calmer, but we have never known him to be calm. It's like you're doing the most to be Jim Carrey. It's bad enough your eyes changed, but did his eyes change or did he have the lids lifted?
That's true.
Oh my goodness, the magician.
Speaking of the trickster.
Speaking of a trickster. I can't make it up, folks. So now you have the magician, but this is in the past. This is in the past. You know what? Let's see what's going on in the future. And like in the future, like in the recent future. Ooh, Oh, so we see a Queen of Swords. So, baby, come. What do you see? Be honest. What do you see? Because all I got to do is put a head card up
Yeah,
there.
one thing.
But I want to see how close we go, because I can tell you what I see.
One thing that I noticed is that the
I hope they
page.
can see this. This is a Queen of Swords.
I noticed that the page and the queen are
Looking in the
not.
same direction too. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
they are looking in the same direction, but they're not looking at each other. So therefore, I see that his future is still
In the air.
in the air for him. It's been decided, but
Talk to me. I'm not going to tell you how to read it. Go ahead, because I like where
Yeah.
you're going. I like where you're going. Go ahead. Go ahead.
going back to that devil energy, and he's already trapped and doesn't know he's trapped. So if you don't know,
Either he know or he don't know.
right.
But because, I said, go ahead. Stop it. This is real. This is real. Go ahead. Go
And
ahead.
trying to figure out
Join us. We're trying to figure it out too. Go ahead.
and trying to figure out him personally, trying to figure out his future outcome, or
From a child perspective.
right. Or he might not even be aware of what it could possibly be. So it's up in the air for him. And maybe that could give him a little bit of anxiety, but that was just me throwing that in there.
Now, what I see is, I love that. What I do see he comes out as, he could have came out any three of these cards, but he chose it to come out as the Page of Pentacles, showing that I have the world. And when you have a pentacle, that's everything that is. Feelings, isn't that they're tangible? You could feel things, you can eat, things you can touch, things you could build. The world is everything. We are from the world.
Yes.
That means emotions and feelings. So when you say as above, so below, the world is below. Everything that is above is below. Everything is in the world is. Do I make sense?
Yep.
So he has all of that knowledge. But somehow he got lost in it, like I said. And now you see the king. You see a king here in the future, in the near future, like in his present. Like in his present future. He shows up as a king, but he shows up as a king of frequency.
Queen.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that's even more. Because I even said that it's a feminine. He has feminine ways about him, or he's a feminine nature. And maybe he hides it behind his not wanting people to know how feminine or how sensitive he is.
Yeah, because feminine energy
Feminine.
is
He has
receptive.
feminine energy is very strong. Feminine energy. And I said that because pages are females, right? So depending on where you read, but where I read, they're females and like princesses. And so he's a feminine, but he's showing up here as feminine, but dominant also, with I'm getting a handle on my mental.
Okay, I like that.
I'm getting a handle. I'm able to come out now. I'm able to beckon you in. You know, even though he guarded, you see here hanging, he got a bead, a red bead to ward off evil. So he's standing there. He's ready. It's like I'm ready. So a part of him is sleep, per se.
Okay.
But a part of him is sleep.
At a standstill. None of these
At a
cards
standstill.
have movement. Everybody is standing still.
The only thing that's moving, and that's him. And what is that? His tail, because fire moves.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's that sexual energy.
And that's his block card.
That's his block. This is his block card, yeah. So let me do this one. And then I'll tell you what I think. This is the 9.
Another still
This is
card.
another still card. So wherever he is, he's in a place where he is still. Maybe he can't move. Maybe this is the best he can. Maybe he got swallowed up in this vortex. Maybe he ate off more than what he could handle. Whatever. He's in a place where he can't move. Or unable. He's limited. He's limited in movement. He's limited. It's like he's limited. It's like I said, the only way I can explain it is like half of him is asleep. Could it be that family members or someone went and got him some help?
Could be.
Could he went up against the wall for a few years? I'm not sure, but what's coming to mind is Kanye. They took Kanye and they put him, and when Kanye came out, he had on these funny things and his hair was bleached and he just looked different. Jim looked like he's been healing. He's like laughing and chipper.
That is true. He was
But
chipper.
it's something in his eyes, like you're trying to convince us, and we're not buying it. Is it me?
No, it's not you.
And,
I saw
and
that.
it's like, look, when you woke. I'm not talking about this
Eyes
woke
window
like
to the soul.
You could see it that something ain't right with him. And I'm telling you, he flipped. He went out too far. And when the people saw him, like, people came out from all over the place to try to get him.
Of course.
You heard nothing from him, right? Somebody had to have been in his life. Why? Because you don't see Kanye have nobody. So he was roaming the streets, screaming, hollering, having outbursts. So was Jim Carrey.
Yes,
but somebody must have stepped in. Somebody got that man some help. And whatever it was, he's coming out a part of the system. This is what he said. You'll never see me. He mocked it. He was like, he was like that. And now to see him, it's like, okay, so you're not at fault.
So if he's not cloned, I want to know, has he been like MK Ultra?
He could have been that. Because that's what they tried to do to Kanye. But he got out. But we didn't hear anything about Jim Carrey after that episode. How many years ago was that?
I was trying to find out that information.
When he did that video, he was talking. I understood what he was talking about, but the world wasn't ready to receive it just a few years ago. Now people are waking up every day, and so now you're able to hear it. I wasn't YouTubing then when that happened, but I'm YouTubing now. And if he want help, he'll reach anywhere he can.
Yes, he will.
He'll reach anywhere. You want help bad enough? If he's trapped in that black hole,
yes,
and he want out, if he can reach, and somebody's speaking your language, you're gonna grab it. You can get in contact with me. If you want to know the truth. If not, don't bother. This is real. I deal with people who got issues. I deal with people whose heart is really broken. I deal with people who really be feeling like they don't want to live no more. I deal with people that run away from home. I deal with sick people. No, I don't give them, I give them medicine. Yes, I give them medicine that they don't have to take by hand.
Now, I did find out that it was around the time of 2017 when he was having those erratic
those outbursts.
Yes, he was still on the scene, but in 2022 is when he took a retirement.
Somebody retired.
Yes, to take a more quieter pursuit. However, in 2024, he did come out talking about how he was suffering from depression, and that stepping away has improved his mental health because he's not constantly playing different characters, which when you're sensitive, playing with that different energy can probably mess you up too.
You keep, every time you act, you are a hypocrite because you're taking on and becoming another person. To become another person, you have to become them. Yeah. You have to become that person. When you become that person, you die. And every time you take on a personality, it takes energy from you. Yep. And that's what was happening to me when I got my, what do they call it? An autoimmune disease. At the time, I didn't know it. I mean, energies were just coming in. I would be fainting. It was horrible. You didn't get to see the other part, but it would come into me because I didn't know my body was depleted. I didn't know. So at my vulnerable place, the energies was coming in because they so want to get to us. But if you're not guarded, and if you don't know what you do, don't do this. Don't channel, please. Not because it's scary, but because it can make you violently ill and kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So what I am saying to you and what I'm saying to Jim Carrey, that's what I don't know. I truly believe, another entity has come in and hosted this body. This is what I believe.
Yeah.
And he allowed it. He wanted it. He wanted out. He took the energy. The energy came in a few years, got acquainted. The energy, when the energy come in, you don't feel like you gone.
Mm-mm.
You don't feel like you don't know you. You just fade away. Like you may come in feeling like, are you the inside of yourself? You may feel like, is this the new me? Well, when did the change happen? All you have to say it and believe it, and it's done. Just like that.
Gotcha.
It's just done. It's energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're waiting, okay? So you have to house what you draw to you.
Yes.
He drew something that was bigger. And so now that this entity that he drew in ET, yes, it didn't take over his mind because he wanted to leave. Do I make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is taking over. It doesn't work like that. But once it get in, it is so connected to you and you to it, you merge.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, that person take on its own look.
Mm-hmm.
Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Like for me, I like locks, but if when a change happened, my locks had to go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And you don't know what happened, but because you don't feel it.
Yeah, you just go with the motion.
But the body, and eventually the body will get so worn out that it just can't go no more, then it dies. But if the body is still strong and the body can handle it, it'll just change from, I don't know if it's soul to soul, because you're always the owner of the body as long as it's alive. Because when you die, it leaves. Then it's just the old corpse.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dead thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't belong to anybody. It goes back to the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what I am saying is, in Jim Carrey case, it is so deep. I think Jim Carrey exchanged souls or energy. I don't know the best way to say it. And I think that we're seeing the new him, which would be new and improved.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I see. You like that?
I do like that,
Because,
yes.
but this Jim Carrey is going to be more subdued, more laid back, not all over the place. He's not going to be that way.
Got you. Mm-hmm.
But we don't know. Why? Because we already know he done changed his face.
Yes.
That's something he would not do,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep. Clue number 2. I said that was clue number 2 after he came back into the public.
So maybe that's what they call cloning. I don't know. I don't see it. It could be. Mm-hmm. Everything I say is allegedly. I'm just explaining it to the best of my vocabulary that I can explain. So in the cards, is that Jim Carrey? This is a new Jim Carrey. Not new as in a newborn baby new, but a new outward appearance of who this Jim Carrey is. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't look right if the old Jim Carrey start acting goofy. It wouldn't fit the body.
No, it wouldn't.
You would be like, he would look nutty. Mm-hmm. But the new Jim Carrey have a little humor, but seems a little bit more quiet, a little bit more sedate, a little bit more focused. Mm-hmm. Like somebody went in and did in his brain a little bit to bring him down where he don't have to be in those dimensions. Yeah. Those dimensions will mess you up. You get lost in them. Mm-hmm. Why? Because you become have so much energy. Mm-hmm. It's like you just overload if you don't know how to come down. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep, gotta take a break eventually.
You gotta take a break. And just because you went on a vacation, that's not a break. Just because you didn't go to work for 2 weeks or a month, that's not a break. A break for this is literally a break. Somebody have to teach you how to rethink. Okay. You have to learn how to let it go. That's hard. how to get back to sleeping. It's hard. You need help with that. You need understanding because there are questions that you can't, you don't have no answers for. A, and B, you may have answers for some of them, but you can't handle the outcomes. And this is where I see Jim Carrey. So I see the whole world is like Jim Carrey.
Okay. I like that.
The whole world is like him. Or he's on a healing aspect of it. He's at a peace. But if you look at it, Jim Carrey was chaotic, all over the place, deep.
Yeah.
Deep. He was talking truth.
Yes, he was.
As a matter of fact, Ariana Grande said she loves sitting under him and just talking with him.
And I could believe that.
But if you know Jim Carrey and you hear his philosophies, you don't have to agree with everything, but you know that to get that kind of download, you're called out one.
Yes.
You're chosen. You know? So what I see for Jim Carrey, let me see what Jim Carrey output is. I'm going to get here, and then I'm going to just go to the middle. Is that all right? What is his outcome? What will be his outcome? Another sword. I'll tell you what that means in a minute. And temperance. Jim Carrey still is having to learn to balance. His energy is his mind. He still probably has to learn how to balance depression. And his depression probably become manic. How to manage being manic. How to deal with, how to sit back and rationalize your thoughts. What to say, what not to say. It's like he's still in a sunken place. He's still, and yet I don't know how he's going to deal with it. I'm going to tell you this way. If Jim Carrey deals with this, that lets us know he's still broken.
Okay.
Okay?
Why?
Because when you are healed, you have no reason to defend something.
Fair enough. You right.
Your word is good enough. Right? Right? So if I feel like I'm healed and I'm saying to you, these things, I explained it to the best of my ability. This is the best. This is what I gave you all kinds of scenarios. I used the government. I used this. I used all that to explain the complexities of what this man is going through because of the devil shows up. And whenever the devil shows up, you may say, oh, it's deception. Can you imagine deception on a global? This man was speaking deep knowledge.
He was.
I'm not here. I'm here. You're not here. It's not. He was talking something. He was talking physics.
If he didn't know any better, he would have thought he was
deGrasse. He was speaking physics. That language of talking to things that you can't see, but they are measured and numbered. You can't see them. You can't see you. You are a number, a pack of numbers. But for you, we looking at it, we look normal. But if I looked at you in another dimension, you're numbers. This is all numbers. Am I right, baby?
Yes, you are right.
Can't believe that, right?
Fascinating.
Fascinating. And so when you're tapping in these levels, you got to know when. And sometimes the energy, because we see he's suffering with energy. So a lot of he got head trauma. So that's why I said a part of him is there and a part of him is not. So I see with him is that he has to learn to balance. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to tell you what it just came to me. He has to know this is a matrix. The real from the unreal. That is what he has to know.
Yes.
He gets caught up. And depression to do it. It become real. And it seems like to me that his depression become manic. Who knows, he could become suicidal. We don't know. But we do know that he is an artist.
Yeah.
And that he can express a lot of his stuff through art. And if you've seen his art, you wouldn't even believe that he literally is a real artist.
Yes.
So what do I walk away with this? I gave it an in-depth. I went in on it. I went zen. I got his spirit. I think Jim Carrey is like a little boy.
Okay.
And a grown-up body, and that he's protecting the little boy and himself. And I think that he thinks that he's ready to face the world again. And it's always curious that whenever Jim Carrey wants to face the world, he always go on some kind of award. So he could always have lights on me.
That is true.
You would think, why would anybody put the lights on him when he hasn't been in anything in for years? Because he's already made his mark in the sand.
Yep.
And we already know people want him to play in movies.
Yep, that was the award he got, the Lifetime
He got an
Achievement.
award?
Yeah, he was honored.
No way. I didn't know that.
Yes, I didn't know that either. Yes, he was honored an award for the Lifetime Achievement.
Oh, that's my case. That just proves everything I'm saying. I didn't know that. When did he get the award?
At that award ceremony where we had saw him.
That you said you ain't want to look at.
Yes.
Okay. So I didn't see it. Oh.
Yeah,
And how did he talk? Did he talk normal?
Yeah, he sounded normal to me.
Did he say thank you?
Yeah, he thanked it. He looked cheery, happy.
Did he say this water is not real? No, don't let. I'm serious. Did he say something like that? He didn't say anything.
No.
Did he thank the people?
Yeah.
See what I mean?
And the last time he got an award, hold on, let me look this up
But I don't think that he has been cloned, because I
It's
can
been a
tell
long
by the eyes that thing. Baby clone. What did I say? Not clone, but what was the other word? MK Ultra.
Yes, MK Ultra.
Maybe.
So prior to this, the last time he had gotten an award was in 2021. So this is like the big award. This is him coming out of like the woodworks to get accepted. Yes, it is suspicious.
Because they probably want him to play in some movies now. He got his head together. He came a looking a new me. He's coming like, I'm ready to play the game. And it's like we're looking at him like,
Especially during, like you said earlier, before you even gotten into the reading.
They got him. They got him. That's it. I said it.
Yeah, and before you had even gotten into the reading, it's just so suspicious during the times that we're in that, Jim Carrey had this in his past where he said that if you see this, then you know X, Y, Z. And then that time comes during this time of like AI, all this stuff where they can mess with you. And now us fans are questioning the validity of Jim Carrey.
They got him. I don't think they got him in the way you got him. But the next thing, let's see will he be in a movie.
Yes, let's see. That's the next
thing. Let's see if he's going to be in a movie. Or is he going to take his award and go quietly away?
Yes, because the last movies he were in, he was voice acting.
Remember? Okay, go ahead.
I was saying that the last movies that he was voice acting in were, last time he was acting was voice acting for like Sonic movies, so he wasn't like on screen.
That? What year was that?
Let me see, because I did a little deep dive because I was curious.
So is that Jim Carrey? Yes. The new improved Jim Carrey. Yes, Jim Carrey. Yes, him.
2024.
But not like the old Jim Carrey.
2024 was when the last Sonic movie that he voice acted in came in.
What was it?
Sonic the Hedgehog 3. It came out in December of 2024.
Okay.
And he had premiered at the London premiere for that.
So he was gone for a while being healed. And now he comes out. Guys, you see it.
Yeah,
you see it.
Little breadcrumbs, and this was the big in our face.
Okay, so if I had to pick, I already picked it. We already know it's mental. We already know it's frequency. We already know Jim got lost. I don't know if he sold out or he fell out.
Probably fell out and then was able to be bought out.
Just mentally overwhelmed. Depression, if anybody suffered with depression, you could understand. I don't know the magnitude of depression like that, but I do know what it's like to be fearful and anxious. You understand? And we all have brokenness in us. We all deal with things differently. So whatever your end is, you can imagine what it had been for Jim Carrey to go against the very word he said he wouldn't do, come out here looking like a whole mask. He looked fake. He don't even look real. And everybody knows that men getting plastic surgery is not good. And if this is just Botox, they just made his cheeks look like two red apples. He don't look real. His eyes, everything. And he has to walk the earth like that and hear these remarks. So it's hard to look at you and say, you don't even look like your hair. You even colored your hair. Now, all of that could have been his natural color hair.
True.
But he done faked us out so much. Now, to me, in parody, he looked like the mask from The Mask.
His breakout role, wasn't it?
I know him from A Living Color.
Oh, okay.
You know, and Dumber and Dumber, and I don't remember what his first movie was. I mean, he done did so many movies, I don't remember. He is a legend. But I hope that you enjoyed this. Was this good?
Yes, I definitely
I wanted
enjoyed
to do a spiritual deep dive on him. I hope that this reading, I hope you understand it. It was deep. If you know, you know. I say that because I know I was talking in things that are so deep.
Yep, Jim
so
Carrey
deep.
coded.
Right. And remember, once you know, you can't unknow.
That's true.
But what do you do when you know?
Exactly. You got to do
better. And that lets me know, like Kanye, he's broke. The knowing. But it took his mother death to destroy him. You know? Sometimes it takes death. Maybe somebody that I don't know what caused, or maybe it was something he had. Nevertheless, something flipped him out. He was flipped out for a while. Even though he was accurate, he was flipped out, and now something done flipped him in, and we have a new and an improved Jim Carrey. But watch closely. Let's see, will he make another movie? And if so, because Jim Carrey has made serious movies too.
He has.
Okay? So it ain't like all his movies are stupid. No. He played in some very, very serious movies. So let's see if he's going to do another movie, because he said he's going to read. That's a short tell. And I just don't understand why he would come out if you're not going to make another movie. But we'll see. Because they looking for them old Hollywood actors now.
They are.
They showing up everywhere in old movies and sitcoms.
I know. I'm trying to figure out why we going back.
Because, I don't know, I guess it's an era. Just don't make them like you used to. Come from different training. A lot of people now, you could just get them off YouTube or whatever, or TikTok or whatever.
That's true.
So anyway, well, did you like that reading?
Yes, I really enjoyed that. I felt like we got a deep dive into who
really
Jim
want to
Carrey
go spiritually deep into him. I feel real good about it. And like I said, I'm going to say it again. I don't think and I could be wrong, I don't think Jim Carrey was cloned. I think he may have been tampered with. So I'm going to go with MK Ultra. I do. And I believe that he have a new entity or a new improved him that took over the old. I believe that.
Okay.
Now that may be cloning for some. But no. I think he had to get some help. And during the help, I don't know what kind of help he has. Or I don't know. I don't know if some people work spells on them, because you could work spells on people and they don't have to be around.
That's true.
You know, that's what the Stonehenge was about. They can mess with your mind, and that's what's CERN. And I'm thinking, when you see, I have told you a long time ago that there's going to come a time people are going to be doing random crazy stuff, just taking out their parents, running into walls, just doing stuff, just crazy stuff that has nothing. Why? Because they done tapped into something when they tapped into CERN. Okay? And whatever they released, what kind of that black energy, we're seeing it manifest right before our eyes. Guard your mind. Learn to meditate. Be good. Think positive. Flee from evil thoughts. Stay positive. And if you're a word person, stay in the word. Whatever it is that is holy, what is good, what is just, that brings peace and not war, bathe in it.
Yes.
And when it comes down to the government, render Caesar's what's Caesar's. In other words, let the government be the government.
Okay.
And you be the subject. In other words, I can't fight a battle that I'm limited on knowledge. So I have to trust them to do what them. They were called for that, not me. So let them do. Because whether I love Trump or hate Trump is irrelevant. He was called to do that. He's called to be the president. I know no president that got a call back. So he walked in the second time, big and bold as crap, okay? Because could you imagine what if Barack came back?
Yep.
Think about it. So he's not a novice.
Exactly. Not now.
Not now. He came back, he an old head. You understand? So even though you don't trust him, you got 4 years to make a judgment. I think it's too soon. And let me speak to the world and to everyone. If you don't stop with this meanness, you're going to end up like Jim Carrey. Depressed and lost. This isn't worth it. Jim Carrey is like a light to all of us. What overstimulation of energy could do to you. Our parties need to come together.
They do.
If not for themselves, for the sake of the people. And that's a problem because, as we know, the Democratic Party are not for the people.
No, they're not.
So this is praying time. So with that being said, I hope you understand what I said.
Yes.
And I hope that they come together, because right now when I see Jim Carrey, he's just trapped there. He's just there. It could be okay for him. You understand? It could be okay. But I don't know how you could ever be okay when your mind ain't fully well.
Exactly.
You don't have no full peace. It's just look like it. But you can't fool us because we see you. We see him, right?
Yes, we do.
So anyway, that's it. That's all I got to say about it. So that's it. Take us out, baby.
Yes, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. It would really mean a lot to the channel. We would really appreciate it, and become a beautiful sunflower and spread all those beautiful sunflower seeds all over the beautiful earth. We would, the earth definitely needs it, especially during this time and day and age that we're living in. So spread those positivities, good energy, and lovable vibes. Leave your comments down below. Do you believe the Jim Carrey theory of him being cloned, or hey, do you like
MK?
Yeah, do you like the MK Ultra?
Do you think he's been cloned, or another perspective that I bring, MK Ultra?
Yeah.
I think he's been MK'd. What they tried to do to Kanye, because that's what he remind me of. Kanye looked so different when they came out. He was spacey-eyed, and when I look at Jim, I don't care. He could have been out 6 months, 8. He just looked.
He did.
Something about his eyes. But it's him.
Right. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this content. And you know what we say before we close out? Hi.
Oh, I'm ready.
Hype us up. Subscribe to us. Sunflowers.